Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a complete disaster clean with me. So this is what my house looks like at the moment in this video. It was a disaster. We had a lot to get done this day as far as like computer work and paperwork, and the kids just kind of did their own thing, and now it is time to clean up. So I wanted to show you guys the actual mess before I moved the camera around to all different angles, but it is definitely what I call a complete disaster. I rarely let my house get this bad, but we are going to get to the cleaning. The first thing I need to do is clean up after lunch, and I am wearing a bathing suit. We are getting ready to go to the beach, I think, or maybe the pool. I can't remember what we were doing this day, but that is what I'm wearing. But I am cleaning up after lunch. And as you guys know, what I say in almost every single video, I like to get my kitchen cleaned before I move on to anything else. So dishes and putting away some of the toys the kids have on the counter, and then wiping the counters down and taking out the trash.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard, 'cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Hold me towards you and I can't fight it.
I have really been having the kids help me clean up. A lot of times it is just easier for me to clean it up by myself, and even when I have them sit with me, I usually take over the cleaning. So I really tried to just sit in one spot and then have the kids move around me to clean up everything else, especially when toys are spread out like it is here. Piper is putting her therapy boots back together, and Jackson and Jane are helping me put these Legos back in the bin. And Jackson likes to bring down all of his stuffed animals almost every single morning, so they kind of get spread around the house, and they're just picking up. They know where things go, they know what boxes things go in, so I just try to sit there and have them do most of the work. I think I've mentioned this before, but the easiest way that we clean up this living room area is to make a huge pile of everything that needs to go into other rooms. Usually I make the pile either on the floor or on the ottoman so that the kids can see what they need to take, what's theirs, what they need to grab off of the floor or the ottoman and take back to their room or put back where things go. I also will fluff all the pillows and the cushions on the couch and fold any blankets. That way the kids don't have to search for their things. It makes it a lot easier for them to grab their things and take them back to where they go.
Hold me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that
Does anybody else find that their chairs get almost dirtier than the actual counter or table get when your kids eat? I feel like when I just had one kid, when it was just Jane, the chairs never really got too dirty, but now that there's 3 of them, somehow, I'm not just talking about crumbs, I'm talking about like sticky and like chocolate and syrup and stuff gets all over the chairs almost every single time they eat. So not only do we wipe down the table and the counters every time the kids eat, we also wipe down the chairs. So I like having sturdy chairs, and heaven forbid we had any sort of cloth chair. That just really would not work at all. Just like in any other cleaning video I do, after I wipe down the counters, I wipe pretty much all the crumbs onto the floor because I know that I'm about to get my vacuum out and vacuum. And like I say all the time, I just vacuum like the crumbs and any dog hair that I see around the entire downstairs. And that only takes about like 3 minutes, but it's kind of like a reset for the day, and I don't feel like we're stepping all over crumbs and transferring dog hair all over the house, and that it's just picked up at least once a day. Okay, this is actually the next day. We are in Jane's room and I'm wiping down all of the surfaces in her room, and I'm having her clean up her room as well because I have to vacuum this day as well. And I'm just having her like pick up the floor and everything. Usually we don't do like a big cleanup until bedtime, but since I needed to vacuum her room, we're cleaning now. And Jane has been loving her desk. If you guys are wondering, she likes to clutter things on there, which drives me crazy, but I'm trying to let her do her own thing. As you can see, her bed, she made her bed on her own, and she kind of puts things where she wants it to go. And it's a little bit hard for me to let go of the control in her room, but I do want her to feel like it's her room and it's her little space, how she wants it to look. So I really try my best to not control everything. And I feel like this is now Piper's room. I feel like it's going to be the same thing soon with Piper. I'm not sure how boys really are with their room or caring about what their room looks like, but we'll see how Jackson does. So we're just picking up, like I said, so that I can vacuum. It wasn't really a complete disaster in their rooms, but it was pretty messy. So again, I just want to have the floor picked up so that I can actually vacuum. Okay, here we are in the living room, same mess, different day, and this time you'll see me put everything on the ottoman for my little pile, and the kids were not cleaning up with me this day, but it is a lot easier. You can see I just throw everything on top of the ottoman, and then I can see what needs to go where, and it's just a lot easier than going back and forth a million times. So that is what I'm doing, picking up this living room again. But I feel like now that it's summer break, the kids obviously have more time to make a little bit more messes. And so I feel like this summer is going to be a good summer to really teach them to clean up their things and kind of get a system going. This is my little section of the kitchen where I put things on the counter, and I'm just taking things back where they go before going upstairs now in the playroom to put things away. I am just getting everything out of this basket that goes on the stairs and bringing it upstairs and emptying it out and putting things where they go. This reminds me, let me know down in the comments if you guys have chores for your 3, 5, or 7-year-old and what those chores are, because just like I said a second ago, I really feel like this summer we're going to implement some chores and some ways to have the kids clean with me more often than just me randomly shouting at them to clean their rooms and things like that throughout the day. I feel like if it's more structured and they're going to expect it, it'll go a lot smoother. So let me know down in the comments if you guys have anything good you can share with me. This is not a complete disaster, but I did have to make Jackson's bed so that I can vacuum up here as well. So that is what I'm doing now. Alright guys, that is it for my complete disaster clean with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let's chat down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.